Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. Right in my hands is Transformers Blokees Galaxy version 6. Now, Blokees are basically mini miniature kits, model kits that you put together. And this is obviously Transformers, not too shocking because of the title. So there's a bunch of different versions. There's 3 different versions. There is Defenders, Galaxy, and Shining. Now, Shining is kind of the fanciest of the bunch. It has light-up features and more metallic parts. It's a little bit more expensive. And then you've got Defender, which is kind of like a chibi version. And then we've got Galaxy here. These are blind boxes. You don't necessarily know what you're going to get. This is an interesting one. And Galaxy 6 is actually intriguing in that it does things a little bit different. So every single release, sure everything's out of it, every single release has been kind of improving on the previous one. This we've got Swoop as in his dinosaur version. And when I say they've been improving on the previous one, what I mean is that there tends to be things that are slightly different from it. So in this case, this version doesn't have as many, really, this is interesting, it doesn't have as many, well, that's kind of fascinating. Why would he even do that? Okay. The version that's come out doesn't have, like, all the joints that you have to put together like other versions. Sorry, this one's actually really kind of unique in being put together. And allows you to have different joints at times. And yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of subtle things that are different between this and just even the previous release. Alright, so we've got this and this. This is the eyes, maybe? Alright, so this is an intriguing one. Alright, so yeah, so that's, we got a little blue thing here, that's the eyes. I'm trying to think what else has been different. They tend to be, they get more complicated in some ways to put together, which is kind of cool. And then this seems to go, I'm guessing like this. Alright. So the head's actually interesting on this. There's like a little blue piece, that's the eyes. We've got a mouth that can open. You can see maybe the blue piece underneath there. And then his kind of like little red part of the back of the head. A few of the releases as well have had versions of figures that transform. Which hasn't always been the case. Alright, let's see here. This is kind of cool. This is a very, very different figure. I actually have to somewhat pay attention to the instructions on this one, so sorry for not being quite as chatty as I have been in recent videos. This actually is one that I feel like I kind of need to focus on. And then you've got the kind of missile things for underneath. So it's interesting, they got the gotta go in so that the colors is here and not the back. Alright. This might be the most unique build out of all of them. And there's been a few unique builds, but I think this one so far is very, very different. This is the third Dinobot that we've gotten in this series. Well, this is very interesting and pretty cool. I kind of want dinosaurs like this. Forget Transformers. Just give me dinosaurs I can build off of this stuff. I think I'd be super happy with that. We also got this that apparently you can put in, have it shoot out of the mouth, which is pretty cool. And then the final thing, which is actually really awesome, is the first one that's got to stand like this. This is pretty cool. Alright. Okay, one out of all of the Dinobots that they've gotten so far, this one is very unique, very cool, and very different from everything else released. I think the stand is awesome. The, like, energy bolt out of the mouth is great. The way the wings are fantastic. The only thing I wish was the print that's on the bottom would have been on the top as well. It's got a lot of cool details about it. So I'm going to say I'm pleasantly surprised, actually very, very surprised as to how cool this one is. Not expecting it at all. So yeah, this might be the surprise of the release. Like, maybe not necessarily my favorite one, but as far as what we've seen so far, I'm loving the IDW Megatron. It's the one I wanted. The Kickback was the one that actually really, really surprised me. That was because it had the mini shrapnel in it. But this is pretty cool. I want dinosaurs like this. Can we just do dinosaur sets like this? I'd be very, very happy. Lots of articulation with this. The legs move, the feet move, the wings move. The wings move in a bunch of ways. You got a flying stand. You got the mouth that moves. The head's got great movement. I'm impressed with it. So you can go get your Blokees. We've got links underneath this video. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you help support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, just watch our video support us as well. If you're into Transformers, especially the comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.